All right. Are you ready? I got a super cool workout for you today. If I can get up there, we're going to see. All right. So, this is a bonus workout for me because I already did one for you. Oh, I can. Look at this. It's perfect. Look at this. Oh, there's a ramp up the back. Ta da! Look at this. All right. We're going to start to jog it out. Gonna have to be real careful. Is this thing solid? Yeah, seems pretty solid. Yeah, it's a great spot to work out. Ta da! All right, so I already started to make you a workout video, but then my phone was full. So we're doing another one here. We're gonna take it kind of easy. The other one, it had some jumping, it had some craziness, it had a lot of walking. And guess what? I'm not gonna be able to do any of that up here. So here I am, Huerfano Mountain. Yeah, we'll just sort of jump right in here. All right, exercise number one, let's do some planks. I'll go out on this thing. Ready? Yeah, nice plank there. We'll do static exercises. Things where you got control, where you don't need a lot of space. So, first one here, yeah. Let's do some planks. I guess I'm getting a double workout today. I kind of like that. All right. Nice straight back. Engage your legs. Engage your quads so that it's like you're sucking your kneecaps up. Push your heels away and your hands forward. Now you're pretty far away over there, the camera is, so we'll see. We'll see if this audio comes in okay. Hopefully it does. If it does, well, we can make more absurd workout videos in the future, huh? All right, that's 1 minute of planks. Stand it up. Let's just do some squats. Yeah, find some. That looks like a good spot to do some squats. Ready? 15-second break. We're doing 10 exercises, 1 minute each, 15 seconds in between. Start to squat it down. Squat down, stand up. Squat down, stand up. Squat down, stand up. Squat down, stand up. You can take it really deep, right? Good training for your muscles, injury prevention. You know, there is a bonus. The other workout, I did it up on top of the mountain up there, but it was really windy. I was kind of yelling through the whole video just to hear myself. So down here, we're actually, this mountain is kind of like, it's kind of a T shape, but the top of the T is almost bent down at the ends. So it's like a C, and then the road here is plugged into the middle of the C on the inside. So my point in telling you that is that we're actually back inside of the C with this 600-foot mountain behind us. So we're kind of protected from the wind in here. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what, it's just enough wind to feel really good in this 71-degree temperature. All right. We're going to get down on a plank again for the next exercise. This time, I want you to do just little steps. It's like a plank, but we're running it out. Some people might call this a mountain climber. Man, you're going up a horizontal mountain like this. That sure seems like a pain in the butt. You know what? I'll show you what I'd consider a mountain climber after this. This is more just like, I don't know, maybe we call this like the stepping it out plank. We're stepping out our planks here. Oh yeah, I'm feeling that in my arms. Strong arms, huh? Strong arms. That's what I used to tell Phoenix for going biking. Are you using your strong arms? All right, stand up. Ooh, all right, 15-second break. Let's work on our balance a little bit while we're here, huh? All right, here's what we're gonna do. Go ahead and stand on one leg, okay? And then with the opposite arm, you're gonna reach forward. Now, I told you to practice this one last week. Hopefully you did, because today I want you doing it on the edge of a cliff. I'm just kidding. But this is the one we talked about practicing last week. Here's the thing I notice. I'm wearing different shoes this week than last week. And with those other shoes, I use an orthotic. It's got a big plastic cup that goes all the way from the ball of your foot to your heel. It's a cup shape. It really holds your heel nice and stable because your heel's kind of round, You imagine trying to balance on a round ball. Well, that's kind of what the back of your heel is. And I'm noticing that not having that orthotic in there is way more difficult to balance. All right. 15-second break and we'll go to the other side. All right, here we go. Ready? Other side, getting ready. All right, so your leg reaches back, the opposite arm reaches forward. Yep, nothing to touch, right? I don't need anything to touch. I don't lose my balance. How thick is this piece of rock I'm standing on? You might see what a professional stuntman I am if this thing cracks. You get to watch how I tumble, which I'm good at. Right? You don't make it to 42 as a mountain biker without being really good at taking the occasional tumble off a rock and into the dirt. Oh, see, there's that lack of heel cup. I lost balance there. Couple more, keep it going. All right, just for fun, a little bonus here. Let's do some Virabhadrasana 3. This is a yoga move, right? You're a T shape now. Now you're the T. Yep, Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. Let's do the other side. Ready? Warrior 3, making that big T shape. Whoops. Big T shape. Oh, man, yeah. All right. Let me show you what I would consider a real mountain climber to be. Mountain climber's still got that opposite leg and arm thing happening, but it's like a march. It's like you're marching up because you've got an ice axe and you're sticking it into some ice and you're pulling yourself up and then you're kicking in your crampon, your toe spikes, right? And so that's how climbing a mountain would work in my mind. This is what I would call a mountain climber. So let's do a few of these. Mountain climbing. Mountain climbers. Good thing there's nobody out here, right? They'd send like a white van and some men with a straight jacket. Probably like shoot me up with some sedatives. There's an Indian on a rock. He's on something. All right, let's go to our next exercise here. We're gonna do some side planks. We have not done a side plank in a long time. So let's do it. Side plank. Yeah, that's great. You can even lift the top leg if you want. This is, I call it a toppled tree, or maybe call it like a fallen star. Good job. Ready? Let's turn the other way. We're just going to do these 30 seconds a piece. Yeah. You don't need to do too long in a side plank, especially because we don't do this one that often. There we go. Nice high top leg. With control, you can start to take it into a regular plank. Just hold out the regular plank for the rest of our minute. And hop it up. Take it to standing. All right. Let's get some of that fast twitch muscle working, right? So this time we're gonna do our kicks, okay? Our kicks. So get in position, you're in your fighting stance, you got your hands up, you're ready to block, but this is about the legs. Ready with that back leg, you're gonna kick forward and then set it up again. And you kick forward and you set it up again. right? So there's a twist to the hips because that's where your power comes from in your kick there. Okay, so watching it from the side if you need to. Here I am, man. We kick forward and we kick forward, right? It's about that extension. The bottom of the leg is the whip. Get your extra velocity there. Keep your elbows down too. You're kind of protecting your rib cage. So you got this isometric exercise up on top, and you've got that power kick down at the bottom. There's a little pivot on the front foot too. You can't see it because you're below me, but I'm sideways to you here. And then when I kick, I turn the foot. So I set up and I turn the foot. Not too far. I don't want my enemy to come around behind me here. I'm facing him, but I'm sideways. And kick. And kick. And kick. And kick. That's what brings my blocking arms back in. All right, 15-second break. We're going to the other side. And set it up. Ooh, now your unnatural arm's blocking, isn't it? Right? I'm sure you set up with your non-dominant arm in the front. Okay, here we go. And kick. Set up. Kick. Set up in your block. Kick. Maybe even crouch down a little bit. And then you come up and kick. Come up and kick. Come up and kick. Yeah. Gorgeous day today. About 75 degrees, if that. Good breeze. Keep kicking, keep kicking. We're going the full minute on these. I'm getting hungry for some lunch. What are you having for lunch? I'm gonna have to see. I don't think I have any sauce. I do have some pasta. I'm gonna have to go shopping today and get some more pasta and sauce. Probably get some meat too, huh? Make spaghetti for dinner? That sounds delicious. Maybe I'll even get the Italian sausage. All right, 15-second break. Whew. All right, we're going to a hard one here. Come down to your plank again. I know we are really hitting this plank today. You can come down into your plank. All right, and this time we're hopping the legs in and out. Yep, it's the little crouching plank and the long extended powerful plank and the little crouching plank. Yeah, there we go. Hop it in, hop it out, hop it in, hop it out, and hold it. Yeah. Without powering back, you could use this in your yoga. Shooting those legs back. Maybe you can do it faster. Ooh, I can't. That's all I got in me. Let's take a break. Oh, man. All right. I think the last one we're going to do here, just a couple push-ups. Doesn't have to be anything too crazy. Just set yourself up. I'm going to do some narrow push-ups this time. Right to the chest. This is a bonus. You already did your 10 exercises, but push-ups every day, really good for you. Those pushing muscles, they really can't be too strong. All right. Good job. We are done. Thank you so much for joining me. Man, I love working out and I love being out here. And more than anything, I love you, Mom. Thanks so much for working out with me.